Hello, my name is Tabby, and this is my friend Patrick.
Hello.
And welcome to the Sonic the Hedgehog commentary. This is our first commentary. I decided to do this game because this is one of my favourite games of all time. I'm very much nostalgic for this game. Patrick, what are your opinions on this game?
It looks very good. The graphics are quite good for the time. And I'm looking forward to seeing your playing, Stephen. Tabby.
Oh, damn. But yes, you mean you haven't played this game?
No, I've played Sonic 2 with you, as you probably know. Unless you've forgotten.
If anyone's wondering why I decided to pick my friend Patrick here for the commentary, seeing as he hasn't played it, I decided to pick him because he's a good friend, and I personally think commentaries are better when you have two people as opposed to one. And I would like to educate him in the way of Sonic the Hedgehog, because this game is awesome. So yeah. This is Green Hill Zone. It's the first level in the game. It's the most iconic of all Sonic the Hedgehog levels, and that's the first act done already.
That was quick.
Yes. Quick thing. If you collect 50 rings in a level, a big ring will appear at the end. If you jump into that ring, you'll go to the special stage. What is the special stage? It's called Highville. It's this awkward-ass maze. It's filled with awkward colours, and the goal is to collect a Chaos Emerald. There are 6 Chaos Emeralds in the game, and if you collect them, you get a slightly different ending. But I'm doing it anyway because I like Chaos Emeralds, and I like to show off.
Did you collect all of them, or is that spoiled?
This is 100% playthrough, Patrick. But yeah. Personally, my opinion on them is, of all the special stages of Sonic 1, 2, and 3, I'm kind of mixed. They're quite easy, but at the same time, these are the only special stages where it can screw you over and you have no control over it whatsoever. You can die, and it wasn't your fault.
Yeah.
What do you think of the music on this level, Patrick? If you can hear it.
I can hear it, yeah. I think it suits them. It's keeps you excited in the game.
Yeah. As far as Sonic 1 soundtrack goes, I like it, but I don't like it as much as other Sonic soundtracks. Like, I like Green Hill Zone, and I like the overall theme that plays at the end and during the opening, the opening. But as for the whole soundtrack, it's alright, but I don't particularly like it that much. Sonic 2 and 3 and Knuckles just had such better soundtracks.
Yeah.
Like, there are songs in those games where I'm just, yes, best music ever. But in this game, no. But I would actually say, though, that I like this game more than Sonic 2 and 3 and Knuckles, even though I like those games infinitely more. What do you think of my playing skills, Patrick?
You're pretty good, actually. You haven't made any mistakes so far.
I will make a few mistakes.
Yeah.
Marble Zone, cough cough.
Keeping your time below a minute each time as well?
Yes. One thing I'll point out right here is that if you collect 100 rings, you'll get a 1-up, and I've yet to do so.
Yeah.
Because I've only...
98 then,
Yes. There are 3 acts to each level. In Sonic 2 onwards, it's 2 acts, which makes them a bit more tolerable. You don't get as bored as fast. Yeah. Green Hill Zone is my favourite level in the game, because it's the first one. From here it's pretty much downhill. And that's 2 Chaos Emeralds. Funny thing, you see how that's sort of faded on the screen? It's going to be faded on YouTube as well. But in the actual game, they're flashing. I know this is really nerdy, and that's actually one way you can tell an emulator from, like a bad port from the original. Because yeah, this is being played on the Mega Drive, in case you didn't know. That's actually why you have the sidebar there. Or sidebar, I don't know why, but that's sort of how the Mega Drive captured on my Dazzle. And that's how it is for all of them. And each level has a different sidebar colour, which is kind of funny. And I failed at getting the 1-up.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Did you fail again?
Yes, but I did Epic Bounce. That's one of the funnest things to do in the classic Sonic games because of the physics. You can just jump and land on things. Wow, this commentary sucks. These YouTube people will hate us. But I digress. Yeah, at the end of each act, rather at the end of Act 3, you will encounter a boss, with the evil Dr. Eggman, cough cough Robotnik, whichever you prefer. Dr. Eggman, cough Robotnik, or the other way around. I suppose I'll explain about that. Originally, in America, Dr. Eggman's name was Robotnik, but in Japan he was called Dr. Eggman. I don't know what he was called in Europe, unfortunately, and for localization purposes they changed his name to Dr. Eggman when Sonic made the jump to 3D. And a lot of hardcore Sonic fans don't like that. And that was the first boss.
Yep. Successfully taken.
So yeah, the plot of this game. The plot is Eggman stole all the animals of the forest, Sonic got pissed, so Eggman turned them all into robots, and when you kill a robot, an animal gets free, and at the end of each zone, you free the animal capsule, and they all escape. And this is the shortest act in... No, it's not actually, but... now on to the second act. I tried to split these videos as best I could, trying to get one act per zone, but... No, what am I saying? One video per zone. No, one zone per video. Yeah,
lost.
Yeah, and because Green Hill was so short, I had to fit in a bit of Marble Zone. And one thing that was a bit awkward is the fact that a lot of people hate Marble Zone, and I really wanted to show people that it's not as bad, because people say it's really slow, and I wanted to prove people wrong by playing through it really quickly. But because I ended up sucking so much in this level, it ended up being the longest zone in the game, which is unfortunate. As you, a lot of people don't like the zone because of stuff like this. You can't go quickly anymore. They want people to think it's all about speed and not platforming, which is wrong. And this is a puzzle. You have to push the block onto the switch.
Ta-da!
And that's a spike up the wall, which is not nice. What else to talk about? Oh, you see that there when Sonic ducked?
Yeah.
I ended up doing this in the game, and I really don't like it. The reason I was doing it, around the time I recorded this, I was trying to 100% Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And to do that, one of the things you have to do is to do boss mode. Defeat every single boss in order with every character. But all of the bosses have really long death animations. So in the wait, I was teabagging them. And that sort of snuck into the game quite a few times. And I feel really bad that Sonic was teabagging everything. And we're at the end of the level. Nearly. At the end of the zone. Whatever you call it.
Will you collect 100 rings?
No. I think I do eventually.
Yeah.
Look there, on the screen there, on the pillar, that looks like Mario's face.
Oh yeah.
I hope the viewers can see me pointing at the screens. And now we're in the third special stage, and this is me perfectly showing off how the special stages can screw you over. You see those red balls?
Oh, yeah.
If you touch them, even though they say goal, you are out of the special stage, which is very misleading.
Did you know that then? At the time?
When I first played it, I don't remember when I first played this. I was like 8.
No, I mean, alright, so you did know it for this
First playthrough. Of course I knew that. I've been playing this game for years. This is one of my favourite games of all time, Patrick. I know it's kind of self-explanatory, but I didn't really explain. All the Chaos Emeralds are protected by little shards, and when you touch them, they change colour and eventually they go away. It's kind of pointless game with the Chaos Emeralds, so it really doesn't get you anything good, but I always do it in this game. In later games, you got 7 Chaos Emeralds, and when you collected all 7 Chaos Emeralds, you could turn into Super Sonic, who runs faster, is invincible, and is basically God in Hedgehog form. Which is awesome! But no, in this game you get nothing. Well, I do it anyway. I like that victory music. And that's the end of the part. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please watch part 2.
Yes.
See ya!
Bye.